Sorry about that. All right. Okay, are you ready? Dear Lord, each of us is called to be the best we can be. We are not called to mediocrity. Very few of us can rise to embrace our call on our own. It takes commitment, effort, and encouragement to achieve greatness. Let us remember that while we work toward our own success, it is our responsibility to help guide others to their success as well. We can achieve great things when we work together. Let us be thankful for the opportunities we have in Rotary to work together, as well as for the people we meet who inspire us to greatness and whom we inspire. Thank God. Amen.
Well, here we are.
Good morning, Rotarians.
Good morning.
Good. Glad to be back. I certainly am. Glad to see
How
all.
you doing, Wayne? Good morning.
Yes, sir.
How you
Good
doing?
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Monica, how long you been back?
No fines this morning. So
All right.
I'm fine with that.
One thing I needed clarification on, and this gentleman is not here, Rotarian is not here, but Ron, please, this is the end of the year, but I need to clarify this. We have a Rotarian that has a picture in the paper, you know, service above self.
Right.
Okay, and he was recently married. And the picture is article, the bride and all of Austin is on the sports section of the paper.
Oh.
What is he doing in there? Why is his picture in there?
In there because if he got married. This is
That's
Austin.
the only reason?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that's a blue bucket special.
All right, that's the only thing. I don't think we have to worry. That's service above self. I think we all are just about involved in that service above self.
Well, you just need to get a buck from him next time.
That's what we're going to do. We're not going to find anyone this morning.
I don't know, since he's in the sports section for a minute,
I know.
maybe $5.
Good deal. That's it.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Ça
We
suffit.
got other issues on the table, so.
No, we got food on the table.
Food on the table.
A lot of good looking
All right,
issues.
so we need to start eating.
It's always good.
And then after we start eating, we'll have instrucciones
See,
for the Dirty Santa game.
Okay.
All right,
Don't
chow
be-
down.
See?
What's in that pot?
There are plates down there, knives, forks, things, and
something wrapped in bacon. which is
Ooh,
Can't be bad if it's wrapped in bacon.
bacon makes everything better.
Thank you.
Can y'all listen and do that at the same time? Sure. So the instructions are pretty easy. Everybody will get a number. Then you will go to the table and, did everybody bring a gift first? Okay. So,
No, I didn't.
Not quite everybody.
It yet.
gift is
It's coming.
Well, yourself.
But just go ahead and give everybody else a number.
Okay, so if you brought a gift, then you get a number. So then, if you have number one, you get to go to the table and you get to pick from all of the gifts, and you bring it back to the table, you open it, everybody oohs and ahs, and don't enamor yourself to it yet. So then the second person has a choice. They can either take what number one just opened, or go choose from the table. And it goes that way for everybody as you go through. You can only steal a gift twice. So the bottle of wine that's hanging out over there can only be taken twice. And then it's considered dead.
Okay, wait a minute. What's twice? One person selects it
2 steals.
and 2 steals.
So-
it can be in 3 different hands.
See,
Just boom.
that's it. And that's pretty much the long and short of it.
hey, believe me, there's a set account. It'll be done this, way a minute. Fork? You want a fork bomb?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's spoons and knives down there as well.
That might help.
Is it? That's your stuff.
Rick, you like Italian sausage?
I do.
That's good for you. I mean, it's a requirement in my house.
If anybody wants sausage casserole, if you hand me your plate, that's what you want.
In fact, the whole time I was preparing that, I kept saying to myself,
Sausage casserole.
I wonder if Rick makes it.
Sausage
prepare like Mama used to.
So you're 100%.
Angela prepares stuff because she followed my mother around all the time. My mother drive her crazy. How much you put in there? Well, you know, just enough.
Yeah.
What fits in your hand?
Oh, yeah. Does it hurt?
Somebody dared to bring something healthy. Mango slices.
So you have or have not started eating?
Just started.
And what, how you know?
Getting there. It's just,
What percentage would you say?
60,
You still limping a little bit?
a little bit, yeah. I can bend to 100 degrees, but
Okay. Can you already?
Thank you.
That's great.
Bye, y'all.
I saw some fruit.
It's right there. Tom's got it over there. He's eating out of it.
Bob, you eating that fruit?
I did, but Gavin beat
then
me.
you throw your back out and all
Is that someone's fork there, Gavin?
You better slow down and walk.
Give her
A little jelly.
Train the other leg too.
See, my trouble is,
Oh, they're the
I'm
first.
so used to walking fast,
And,
and now I can't walk fast.
yeah.
Don't worry about your fingers.
Slow down a little.
That's the wrong end. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
instead of doing slow and right, and off and wrong, because you work the other way.
Well, the funny thing is, when I started eating, I discovered I have conversations
Yeah.
so long that my quad on my right leg.
Eat that, but eat half a healthy fruit negates everything.
So I started PT, the first one of the things you had to do was pick your foot up.
Exactly.
And my quad was like, oh, this is a long time ago.
You know, sitting on the bed is a very
Eat
good.
that very
Oh,
often.
yeah.
I was gonna say, you don't put that off in the northern part of the.
No, I
You
can't.
can't.
Jelly, anyone?
Pick it up.
That little stuff like that, moving and all like that, you don't think like sitting at the bed, do like that. You can feel that back up just like that.
Yeah, they said,
And
if
foot
you
weight,
sleep,
yeah, exactly.
they said sit on a swing
Just
or
like
sit in a
that.
rock.
You sit there, like the end of the bed, everyone just that, it feels the back of the bed.
But I was amazed that, because I didn't realize I had compensated for so long. But I had been using my hip and not my neck, and my quad was like, we're done.
Open air bread this morning.
Lift your left arms up, put your hands down on the arm of the chair.
Except for, I took one of those riser things for I took it off. And so instead of a handicap, I toilet, we have a kindergarten kids toilet, and that's the only place that I still have to use a grab. But one of the big therapy things is you have to stand up. You can only put your hands in your What lives in that, Tim?
Bob, sausage, some sort of egg, and it's real good.
Italian sausage bacon.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
There's no egg in it.
No egg.
Paradise
No,
on a commercial.
sausage, Italian sausage and cream cheese.
Oh.
C-140.
I think it's commercial.
Right, hard.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of that. Either straight up commercial or
One of those that-
MASH. It was built for transport. Going over and stopping at Guam.
He's in education.
I went to Korea first. Tokyo, and Korea.
When the SEC special.
I stayed there for 3 weeks before I got transferred to Vietnam.
So,
That's an interesting story how that happened. I had been training in the field for months. First Air Cavalry Division. When I got sent to Korea, the lieutenant who was in charge of the detachment that was sent to Vietnam had 8 guys with him who had never been in the field. He says to the commanding officer in Saigon. I know this kid in Korea, I can sure use him.
And since you volunteered.
All of a sudden, I had TDY, 120 days to Vietnam. So I got there and the colonel put his arm around me and said, "You want to make us permanent, don't you?"
What do they say?
Yes, sir. I mean, you have the open barrel. They gave me an M14 in Korea, but no ammo. So we can get ammo when you get there.
Yeah.
So I get there, I got an M14 on my shoulder. And I get picked up by this office guy in the Jeep. And I said, "Well, I don't have any ammo."
But the other
He had
eye,
M16 ammo. I said, "That won't work." I said, "I'm sorry, I don't know anything about rifles." I appreciate that. They gave me an M16 when I signed in with ammo. Very nice to see that.
Bumped into a guy at Great Foot yesterday. We struck up a conversation. He's from Mississippi. He was Navy, and he had a retired Navy captain. What boat you serve on? I did. You did. I was detached to the Marine Corps. I said, "What were you, a meteorologist?" He said, "No, I was a corpsman." Oh, man. And then he did a tour in China, believe it or not. Well, he got something for his money. He got a wife there.
Something for the money. How much did he pay for it?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he got her.
My son-in-law is going to Iraq in February, I think.
You're lucky to not find
I
it.
think it looks like it's going to Erbil.
Oh, go ahead.
If you're going to go anywhere there, that's Kurdish, and they actually like Americans there, so that's most of his unit is going to Baghdad.
Wow.
Well, that's a new break for him, hopefully.
That's a tough thing.
what's in it? Bob, I thought this casserole down here had some hot sausage in it. This one really wakes you up.
That's a blend of Italian and
Oh, is it?
breakfast sausage.
Great.
Who made that? Who made that? Who made the pig in the blanket?
The one that cropped up.
Who made the Arkansas football team?
Right here.
Yeah.
Hey,
You can't have enough grease.
who made the Arkansas football team?
Yeah, there you go. The Razorbacks.
Pig in the blanket.
Kalima. Kalima made it pretty good.
Have one, please.
That's good.
Have one, please.
I like those. I did.
You got one or two? I got one.
It's in the bag.
I was there.
All right.
There, you got that.
Get Janny.
Well, I got 15, so how much later?
Yeah, I thought the indeterminate number was torn through the middle. I just heard you say you got 15.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I had, but I don't.
10. You got 10. Yeah. That's a non-connected zero. I'm assuming I got a 6.
I said, did you start it off?
You can try 9.
Was it enough?
Yeah, this take.
Joe.
This take.
Gee, I don't know what you did.
Thank you.
Sunday school.
I know, he was
We do
looking at
it.
you like.
I know.
He said, look at that. He looked at like, I don't know.
They get the, give me the whole deal. They get the.
They get the sausage.
Oh, really?
And that was that.
Miles, this is yours when you're pretty.
Bags.
I think we did one time, you don't even open up the gift, you just gotta say, I like that one better. At the end, everybody opens up knowing,
Exactly right. I like that.
you know, you don't even open it up, you just gotta guess, okay, that looks better, I'm gonna take that.
Michael, I brought an extra gift.
So you're good.
So you're in.
All right, whoever has number one,
Yeah.
Continue with the teas. Continue with the teas.
It's That's all they feel.
So that's number one.
Hey, not this.
Who else would have number one but your president?
Oh, of course. You are.
Just saying, you know,
You are number one.
I am number one.
We
Now,
all love that.
even though I am Presbyterian, I'm going to avoid the bottle of wine.
Yeah, right, yeah.
All right, see what's in it.
Ooh, it's heavy. I don't think it's luscious.
It's a lump of coal. If they don't open theirs first.
A rollé.
They have to squash before they open. What do we have there?
Now sometimes when you do this, you don't get inside what the box says. We're going to tell
That's
you
what the
what.
box is. That's
Oh,
what
it is what the box says. It is indeed a hand holder. Lighten up your desktop. Great for cell phones, iPods, and handheld games.
That's kind of cool.
I'm keeping this one. Nobody's stealing this.
Probably.
Next.
Hey, Phil, you
So
get
number
to,
two.
Number
you
two.
get to keep it only if you use it at Rotary every week.
That's right.
That's right.
Hold your phone.
Number two. There's that.
So you can either
Booga
have
booga.
his or go get your own.
You can have that. You can have that.
Thank you, Sailor.
I
Thank
think he
you.
likes it, Richard.
I like the paper on this one. I do. They took their time wrapping
Somebody
that
did.
one.
Someone did a good job.
We did a good job on this one.
We know it was a wife that done that.
Yes, she did.
But you know what the white says.
You not seen your picture of Steve and Rochelle?
My kids know when I write some shit, it's all butchered up.
No, Gavin said he sent him. I sent to you.
I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna set a knives for you.
Set of knives.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are mine, Tucker.
Whoa.
You better know it. You better get back.
Hey,
Coming.
Hey, that's a
You're
nice
the
shot.
cooking man, too.
Is that a nice shot?
Yeah,
That's all right.
I'm coming. That's all right.
Number three.
Don't give it in.
Number three.
Number three. Don't be stealing my hand holder now.
I got that.
I'll get the heavy one.
I was talking about hard to say that you will keep it.
Mr. President, I think we'll keep you.
I believe you don't have to worry about this.
Is that in honor of my position or because of what I picked?
And you, wait a minute, and you can use it as a paperweight.
Whoa.
Don't keep telling them about it, they're gonna steal it from
It's
you.
like that rock out
It's
there.
sounding better all the time.
Got a candle.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You might be holding.
I'm number four.
Oh, no, sir.
Yeah, take your knife.
Now, you can
Cut
either
him short.
steal somebody else's or you can go pick again.
Don't be stealing my hand holder now.
I'll give you
Hey, Tuck, she cut you short.
I'm trying the Brer Rabbit routine.
I'm coming. Stop working your arm.
I don't hear you.
I'm coming for you. Another good wrapping.
Yeah.
Another good wrapping.
Come on, Tuck. Oh, that was heavy.
I mean, take them all.
All the gifts are gonna pass through Richard's hands.
We only get through it one more time.
That's a fruit cake.
That's one, so we can only go back one more time, then he's stuck, right?
Somebody even put a battery in the phone.
I thought, Jennifer,
He can only,
he can have his
This can
gifts,
only be stolen
one more time.
I'm coming for it.
but he can have his gifts stolen every time. Sure, there's no limit on that.
Then you gotta use your little knife.
Oh, look, he's got a knife. He didn't need
Ooh,
it.
that's pretty.
Ooh.
Don't know what it is.
What is that?
Oh,
What is that?
You don't have to know what it is.
it's Krog.
Oh, that's from Childress,
That's ginger ale.
macadamia. Or
National.
Oh, muscadine wine.
macadamia.
Muscadine.
Macadine.
Let me see, that's not
Muscadine
alcoholic.
Krog.
McAdoo.
I'm sure it's alcoholic, bro.
No, muscadine
You
wine.
don't think so?
Wine it is. If it's
Not
wine,
more than 5 to 7%.
it's alcohol.
Alcohol.
That's cool.
All right, what number are we at?
Since we have a bunch of ladies in here, you better keep it.
Ron, that's what we're on.
Ron.
You don't lose that bread.
Give me a hit.
I like to have a little bit of wine before breakfast and lunch and dinner. Yes, sir. Not me.
All right, let's see how long I get to it. Well, I'll tell you what.
That one's easy.
A piece of paper.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's just cash.
Checkbook.
Whoa, how much is it?
20. Who's next? Number 6.
That didn't last long. You're still up, Ronald. Go Clemson.
Ken, you were number 6, right?
I was number 6, yeah.
Hey, Ken,
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get chatty.
Maybe I can switch it out with something I got in my wallet.
Have you got one of those little pens to make sure it's not counterfeit?
That's right.
Hey, you and Gerardo can leave.
Yeah, but he got a $20 bill floating around.
Hey, Steve, they're in, right?
Good.
Let's go. It's a 3-pack.
That's
It's a real crock.
Three crocs.
It sounds like a crock.
It is,
He was number
but a
7.
nice crock.
Small one.
I just will kiss that goodbye too.
That's for.
I don't know.
Now you have a lot of cookers in here.
All right, number 7, right?
7.
Yep.
7.
Take one or get one.
You know, he got a
$20 bill sitting right
He got
Did everybody forget? Did everybody forget?
Oh, don't forget the hand right there. You pass him out a hand.
He's in a little position. Let's don't forget.
He's got a grip
Listen,
on it.
brother, look at this.
Hey, Ken, let me see.
Hey, does this remind you?
I know.
Does this remind you of anything?
I don't have any idea what this is, but
My hands can hold it and they can scratch it.
this must be a whole sheet of $20 bills. Oh, yeah.
Michael, go take this and put it in somebody's mouth.
No, I got
Hey Jim, I can tell you what that is before you open it. That's the first 6 months of Rick reports.
Good bathroom
Well, I'll bid on that.
That should be worth something then, right?
They would.
Phil, you and Gerardo can get out early.
We'll take care. We got you covered.
It's a picture of Michael Wimberly. He took a picture of himself.
Hey, that'd be a big one. You can sell that thing, sure.
That'd be a keeper.
Yeah, autographing.
No, that'd be worth too much, man.
Have to charge for the autograph.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up those bills.
What you got?
Sausage casserole.
I don't know, I'm still trying to get into it.
G, help him over there, G.
He's got a knife.
Hey, he needs to keep it. He's got a knife.
Oh, well.
Oh, right.
Whoa! Big
Oh, book a scratch off.
All right.
Hey,
Whoa, that could be worth a lot of money.
Or that could be worth $2 million.
Yep, one or the other.
Number 8.
Hey.
huh?
Well.
Were you 7, Jim?
Yes, he was saying.
It's number 8.
Somebody's gonna have it.
You're right.
How close are you?
Eight's grade.
We started the thing.
8's great.
Who's
Who's
got it?
thinking about
You got
making
it?
an order now?
Donnell Hicks is on the way.
All right.
He'll be here before 8:30.
No, I'm done.
Good though. Somebody eat one.
Hey, cow.
What was it? What was that? I didn't see what he had.
Bob's coming.
Uh-oh. Oh.
You passed that $20.
I'll have to go back and try.
Okay, if
Can he take?
So that means Ron goes again then, right?
Ron's up.
you know, nobody did that, right, it won't go, that's
Can he
twice.
steal?
Yeah, you got it.
That's dead.
I think he can get a lot of money here, potentially.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, we're in for a fist
You gotta go
fight.
back. You gotta go back.
Yeah,
You gotta go back.
steal from
Jim's up.
Jim's up.
And the $20 is gone. Oh, okay. Look at it. Oh, wait.
There it goes.
That
Your wallet.
I don't know.
Let's get out.
Not right.
Uh-oh.
He's coming around.
adventurous.
Good for
You
you.
did pretty good last time. You got the table right there.
Yeah, that is, no, they make muscadine.
Great.
Yeah, that's good. Out of,
Oh my word, this must be a chunk of meatloaf.
I figured it was fruitcake.
Remember brick.
There you go.
It feels like fruitcake.
When we do it, it's.
It's the member brick. Thank you. Jim, we're gonna get somebody.
Yeah.
2/3 goofy.
Yeah.
So you might get. Right, they did. We gave them a party.
Hey,
We
Ron,
had it for 5 years.
the best present I've had.
This ribbon, the seed company is doing well.
Really sounded like it was my favorite. That, no.
He's sending in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, guess what?
Correct.
Guess what? Guess what? If you had your hand, go there. Keep that, you'll be straight.
Let's not, I'm gonna get mine. We desperately don't want to see.
Number 8.
I'm doing that today.
All right, what you got? Liver mush.
It is a fruitcake.
Liver mush.
It's the member brick.
Whoa. Now, hold on.
Oh, I still can't figure it.
It's the brick, you gotta bring them out.
Put that knife, hey, if you put that knife up, somebody help you. Put the knife up, we'll help you. We're not helping you. With that knife. And you're a vet too?
Hey, it's a brick.
That's right.
A meteor.
I thought that was a brick of cocaine or something. You're trying to go out.
Come on, let's look at.
I
Hey,
mean,
that's
somebody's
right.
played this game before.
Yeah, it's just a brick.
That's right.
Just
More
a
and more.
brick.
Hey, it's looking more
There's
and more
nothing
like.
on that
It
table. Next number.
it looks like it has,
I'm about to get out of here. It's looking more and more like.
Gift card.
Uh-oh.
That's how you
a prize attached.
It's not meth, is it?
A brick. Looking like contraband. I'm about to get out of here.
It looks like a gift card from Lowe's.
How much?
No money on it.
Who did that?
How much,
That's
Jim?
pretty
I don't
slick.
know, there's no nothing on the back.
25.
Well, we,
25.
Yeah.
Who did that? Did you do that?
Jim,
That's cool right there.
Jim, go ahead and take it off for somebody.
Who's next?
I am number 9.
Number
hey, Jim, they get the brick too.
Give it up,
Jim,
man.
thank you.
He's gotta have the rock. Somebody did. Somebody can choke with him.
Richard drew a wild card, kicked
Hey,
him out.
Jim, you can do anything on the table too.
I know.
Except your own and these two.
Pour my hand, can have
Next
this.
time. Can you take this
What's that?
That's all it takes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You take this stuff.
Jim,
I don't know if he can take it again. Because he already had
Jim's
it.
there.
Or can he?
One.
Jennifer, can somebody take his?
Yeah, his has got one more still. Liam opened it. You
Hey, you can't shake it, Jim.
His has got one more
Jennifer.
still.
If somebody had a gift and it got taken, and then what they got taken and now they're up again, can they take it back?
Yep. Long
He
time they
can't
take
take
it
that
twice.
back, but he could take his, he could
That's
take
what I'm
his
saying, he
draw
could
back.
take the drawing back.
You could take your, scratch
Scratch
off
off.
back.
He
Before you
doesn't want
open
to, he
it,
doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that.
I don't know how to.
Leave him alone, will you?
Make his own decisions.
He's trying to make his own decision.
If I take that back, will somebody show me how to operate it?
Only if you split.
Only if a 50-50 split.
Get your knife out, get your knife out.
Too late now, he's already seen one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't, yeah, you.
What number would I have?
10.
Oh, there is something in there.
Isn't it?
Oh, another gift card.
The Red Lobster.
Oh, how much is it?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh.
There's a stone in here.
Red Lobster's,
Oh, I
$20.
Santa Claus.
Oh, you did
It's a
it.
double gift.
Ron, you did the Red Lobster?
Red Lobster.
All right.
What's the little dude looking?
I forget, he does something, I think, he farts or something.
Awesome.
It looks like
What does he do? He
It looks
does
like
something.
he passes.
He's a Rotarian.
Number
It
10.
looks like he passes something.
Poop, he can poop
He's a
himself.
big Santa.
That was Dean's idea.
Number 10.
10.
Who's 10? Wait, well, you're not gonna be.
I was hoping, Gavin, you'd take
So
this.
that means that can't go. That's Gavin, so it can't go.
That's Dad.
I get to choose again. All right, I'm gonna go to the table.
But you have to bring the brick back to
That's
Rotary.
dead now.
That's
You could
right.
take your wallet.
No,
Take the brick in.
I'm missing a brick at home.
Come on.
You know what that one is, right?
Gavin said he wants to break my.
all right.
Could be a box of Santa.
It says dirty sand dollars, so I don't know what that means. Whoa.
Box of sandpaper.
They drag you through the dirt.
That was good.
Yeah, it is a big box.
Got duct tape
Better
on.
get Jim's knife.
Oh, be careful.
Duct tape. Oh, you got a knife?
Everybody's got a knife.
Everybody's got a knife.
Bring your knife.
It's sorry, Bob.
Okay.
All kinds of stuff on that.
It's a tool. It's a tool.
Don't take it.
Something to do packing.
What we got there?
All right.
It's all wrapping.
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
You got a pipe.
It's a hookah!
That's a bomb.
That's a bar.
What is that?
Christmas tree on.
Wait a minute, it is a bowl.
Put your dope in there.
All right.
I can't believe you more
knowledge.
You got 5 already. You got 5 out. What?
Who's next?
Number 11.
11.
Number 11.
11. Wait, you want that?
This is great.
Isn't it interesting? Steve stands up and he's not even looking at the gift table.
Oh, God.
Three over there.
Give me my knife.
Wait a minute. Now, wait. Is that dead? No.
No, Ron, there's 4 or 5 over there.
Red Lobster gift card, where they go?
12.
I want the poop and Santa.
Oh, she got
There you go.
That's
You're
right.
back up.
yes.
Jim, you're back up again.
Jim wants everybody present.
Jim didn't care about the red lobster cards.
I want the poop and Santa.
Oh, well.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim!
Look here.
I've got all I need.
Jim, you gonna get the trophy for most trips to the farm.
I think I've already passed it.
We ought to have a recognition certificate for the most put upon training.
Woodworking.
It's a wine, it's not.
Very creative.
A small bottle of wine. Maybe it's a bottle of.
Actually, it's perfume, darling.
Oh, Mary, no.
I can take on your.
Oh, it's back battery.
That's
what you want. Battery.
Everybody needs those.
What we got? Double A's. All right, what's next? 13? 12. Pack of double A's. 12.
12.
I'm 12. Hey, Ken. You feeling lucky, are you?
Yeah, you feel lucky? You sure could be worth nothing.
It probably is worth nothing. I came with nothing.
I gotta leave with nothing. Well,
Hey, Rick, we want a full
God, I feel the
report.
gravity pulling
I'll
me.
let you know. No,
I feel the gravity. Sorry, Bob.
Makes sense.
It's dead.
Hey, Rick, what's that top level for Rotary
Wait a minute, it
Foundation?
says 2014 on this.
What you got right there?
Crock pot.
Now those are dead now?
That's good.
Right, go ahead.
It's good if you're partying and.
Yeah, it's good for dips and
Oh, yeah.
things like that for,
That's pretty good when they're Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Which means you don't get to keep it, no doubt.
Well, you're getting down to the nitty gritty now, so you might.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
a chili.
Oh,
oh.
Amazon, Merry Christmas.
Nice.
Number 13.
13.
Lucky 13.
Wow, Walter. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, they go.
You ain't get mine, you can look all you want.
Wayne likes
Hey, Walter, I've got one.
What is that you got?
Amazon gift card.
Mr. Secretary goes again.
Oh dear.
You can,
What do you got?
Wayne got a unique gift down here. It's so Gerard.
I'm now going to Bojangles.
What is it? What is it?
Bojangles gift card,
Oh, Jack.
29 cents.
Yeah, but you get all these that are left over.
That comes with it.
13. Who's that, 14?
14.
14.
Michael, there's a bowl
Hey,
here.
Michael.
No, I'm gonna get these hands. Now the
Did you smell that candle?
the red Red Lobster gift card moved once, didn't it?
I don't know where it went.
I know, I did.
Coming for you, Walter.
Red Lobster was huge.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
know.
it was.
We're Santa Stable.
Oh, and the Amazon does, right?
You can't move. That's the
You can
second
get
time.
your.
That's the second time. That's the second time it moved.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. I know how to play the game.
He listened, he listened.
That's a good barn over there in the box. Bog in the
Wrong
box.
in the box.
But I will negotiate. Wrong.
That's the best part of that.
Wrong. Does it say poop and naughty for real?
Yes, that's what it says.
Put that on the tree. These little presents.
I don't know.
underneath.
I didn't know she even put it in there.
Hey, Ron. Yeah, big yes, I really appreciate it.
Says you didn't like the car, but you love the food.
I love the poop and stand.
A trigger lock. All right.
Right.
Is it real?
Well, hey.
Trigger lock.
I got a whole case of them.
So that just means now you have to go buy a new gun.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's
No,
right.
he can go to the Ford dealer and buy a truck and
That's
get a
true.
gun.
That's true.
What a tell everybody. That truck
We got a 15.
Look at that light.
Number 14.
He's up there.
I'm trying to give it away.
All right.
Good.
The last one. Will you sign them?
I will sign
Thank you.
Excellent.
We've got the rest of this gum. Yes. Sign them.
I thought it had to have a minimum.
He's gonna sign them.
That'll bring the value down. That'll bring it down to 20.
I don't have a pen. Bob, you got a pen? I want him to, I gotta have the autograph.
No,
Oh, you want it in bold ink? I've got a marker.
That's all right. It's something like that.
Jenny, this was a great idea. It was a great idea.
I
Thank you.
hope everybody had fun with it.
It was fun. Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We still have,
So we're done?
we still have business.
We still have a tiny bit of business and did you say Mr. Hicks was on his way?
Yeah, he's on the way. He's on the way.
For the 8:30
Well,
meeting.
12:20.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, this is historic.
Well, what we have to discuss is not very controversial, and we certainly have a quorum, so. In the interest of cleaning up our roster for the end of the calendar year and getting things squared away with everything that we need for all of our statistics for the year, it was proposed last week, we didn't meet last week, right? Yeah, last week, that we consider dropping Mark Pittman and Tracy Reeves. And
So moved.
Second.
there we go, we got a
All in
motion and a
favor?
second, so we're ready to discuss.
Thank you.
And does anybody have any concern about that? As you all know, neither one of them have been attending much.
There's a third one. Your pundits will be made an honorary member.
Yes, we'll handle that separately since we've already got a motion going, unless we want to modify the motion,
No.
forget that. So, anybody have any concerns with that? Of course, they can come back at any point if they so choose.
Oh, and now we no longer think.
Well,
that-
wait a minute, point of order.
Can they come back?
They cannot, because they are not in good standing now.
Oh,
If they are going to rejoin Rotary at all, they have to come through us.
Clean up what they left behind.
Exactly, so
Okay, I got.
know that it's a brick on their future membership.
I got a question.
yes, sir.
If, do they know, has somebody contacted them and told them that if we drop you from roll like this, that if you try to get back in Rotary, it's a quote brick, has somebody told them that?
Mark Pittman certainly should know since he was secretary, but I have not talked to them.
So I would modify the motion that we make sure they know what will happen first, and then once they know, then we say, we do it.
The problem is, we gotta know by the 31st.
Yeah, I say we do it and then send them a letter.
I thought we'd already sent them a letter.
Because either way, they
Have we
have
not
to
sent
pay.
a letter already?
If they stay, they have to pay. If they want to come back, they have to pay. So.
Hey! But I'm not talking about the paying part, I'm talking about the fact that, because I know Mark Pittman, he had
I asked that last time, and I believe they've been contacted and told.
Well, then nobody says they have believed in it. Nobody's done it, believe in it.
Donald brought a present.
Wait, time out.
Yeah,
Can I get a motion at the
right, let's do this. If
Can I
they
get
have
my
not
pen
been
back?
contacted,
Phil, have they been contacted at all?
Yeah,
Tell
he's
them.
right there.
hey, if they have not been, and we not, what I believe, not I believe, not.
Have they been contacted at all to tell them that they're dropped?
Because Pittman, we know what happened with Pittman. Pittman got a new contract.
They give them the option to pay $300 if they pay.
Hey, guys.
Hang on, everybody stop. Everybody stop, we're getting a lot of hands here, 14 conversations going on. So, I think G had something to say.
I just wanted to ask a question. I think they were contacted and offered $300 to clean up their deal, pay $300 to clean up, move forward. And
Did they
Dr.
respond
Upundage
to
is
you?
the only one who did that.
Who did?
Dr. Upundage is the only one who did that. There were 3 people.
Did they contact you back and say?
He got himself
I haven't
current.
spoken with them personally. It was an arrangement. I presume, Bob, did you?
You spoke to both of them?
Yes.
Is that conversation finished? Did you have something you
You
wanted to add?
can't speak to Tracy because,
Yes, I
I think Tracy's a done deal.
you can't speak to Tracy because her phone went out of service and then there's lots empty now.
Okay, so that one is a done deal.
And they were invoiced. I did.
And the other one?
Mark Pittman kept saying he's too busy to be in.
Okay, well, if you got information, let's go.
You had something to
We got a motion on the floor.
If I can look at everybody, we'll vote.
Okay. We're gonna call the question to drop each of these 2 people.
We're back to the original.
Tracy
Right,
Reeves
yeah.
and Mark Pittman, drop them from our rolls. The consequence of that is, if they want to go back into Rotary, to come through us, and we will have to decide at that point if we want to absolve them, give them a discount, make them pay in full, whatever we decide at that point. That is our choice, is it not? All right, here we go. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I'm gonna say aye because I did that, but I mean, this is majority, so I'm just gonna say aye, so we have one to say.
Motion carries with 1 dissension. Now there was a second point of discussion about making Dr. Upundage an honorary. The chair will entertain a motion to make Dr. Upundage an honorary member.
I motion it's my motion that we make Dr. Funny the honorary.
Second.
Okay, so now we can have discussion on that. What's the consequence of that?
The only consequence of that, and the reason we Rotary had never heard of it, that way he doesn't lose his membership history.
And he's paying, isn't he?
He's been paying. He's current. Let's put it that way. He is in the status he needs to be, either take a leave of absence or withdraw or change status. In this case, he will become honorary.
How old is he?
He's not old enough.
Bob,
Not nearly.
what effect does he have if he wants to become active again?
He just tells us we reinstate it.
Okay, well, I think that's where he ought to be then.
Yeah, he took the deal.
Yeah.
Any further discussion?
Paid his dues.
All those? Done?
I'm just saying, he has paid the
Yeah, he's current.
current.
Don't say he paid anything. He's current.
Yeah.
By definition, he's current.
Okay.
Is there an expectation that an honorary member continues to pay dues?
Honorary members do not pay dues.
Do we pay for his $25?
We do not pay anything.
How do
for
we
non-
benefit from having an honorary member? Or do we?
We simply are recognizing a friend of Rotary. By virtue of the service he had with us and his service to the club, he has demonstrated an interest and a concern for the future and well-being of Rotary.
He still continues to support our fundraisers as well.
And he's still gonna get our emails,
Yeah.
because honorary members get our emails.
And he says he wants to be a part of the club, he just can't make it right now, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
In that case.
Ready for the question then? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. We have two more things to do quickly. Wait, Dr. White.
She's going to the principal's office.
Dr. White. So now we have a problem. Mr. Hicks has brought a present after we've exchanged. What do we do?
And
And he takes
Mr.
a-
All in favor?
Well, I think Michael has it.
Michael has a present.
Oh, it's right.
But I'm looking at it, man.
I'll see.
Okay, what's the other thing? We can get to this.
He gets to keep it.
What's the other thing? What's the other thing?
That's okay.
Swap it with Wayne.
What's the other thing?
I'll sacrifice.
Whatever you got. I'll take it.
Autograph.
Mr. President, what's the
Yes, sir.
other
It's a
thing?
camera.
What's the other thing? You said two things.
Yeah, the other thing is something I have to do here.
Camera
I have a
right.
presentation to make.
Okay.
Unless there's something that you need to do there.
No. We'll get to him.
Well, as you all may or may not remember, last year, I think, was the first year that the club awarded a service above self award from the president to someone in the club deemed worthy of such an honor. And so I spent some time thinking about this and made a decision, all on my own. However, when it came time for the award, I did have some help, had a lot of help. My wife said, no, you don't want to do that. This is what you want to do. So, and you'll see why in just a second. Mr. Hicks, would you please come forward?
Don't lay Hicks. It can't be good.
No.
It can't be good.
It's going to be great.
It can't be good.
It's going to be great.
It can't be good.
Thank you.
Always late.
Thank you for your membership. I'm happy to award you the Service Above Self Award, and it says Rotary Club of Hickory Sunrise recognizes Donald Hicks for his innovation and hard work as Executive Director of Classroom Connections. His efforts provide teachers in our community with supplies that ensure all school-age children have the tools they need for creativity and success.
Well,
Right.
So rather than do what I first thought of doing, which was a nice.
I was gonna say, certificate.
It's a myth that the president has control of a meeting. So
17.
Watch out, Wayne, they're trying to steal your treasure.
No, he's giving.
We said he needed a bone because he's so.
Instead of spending money on a plaque or a clock or something, my wife said, what Donald needs is more help with Classroom Connections. And you have spoken often of the deals you get at Office Depot. $75 gift card to Office Depot. Turn that into at least $100.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Whoa. Hey, thank you guys very much.
Come on, sit down.
I do. It's true. I should have got me a clock. What the hell?
An alarm clock.
Should have got an alarm clock.
We will be curious to see what you managed to turn that into with your coupons and sales. I've heard your speech a number of times.
I have one going right now. Let me tell you what's going on right now at Office Depot. If you buy, let's see, batteries, they cost you $15.99. They give you they get $15.98 back in rewards. That's straight dollar cash.
Wow.
Okay, so if you're going to Office Depot and you're going to originally buy batteries for yourself, and you want to be generous to Classroom Connection, buy the batteries, give them my phone number. Give them mine, phone number 464-3199, 461-6737, and what they will do, they will put that on my card, and I am able to buy that. Right now I have one of my board of directors, I have his phone number, so every time I go in, I can buy on his card and my cards. I come out of there with double, you know, of whatever. And so I spent $280-something yesterday, a couple days ago, and I got 142 of that back, and I've been rolling that same, you know, on two sides. I've been rolling that. This past summer, I rolled $400 into maybe, $1,500. I mean, it's their law.
Take a number, Mike.
No.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got a question?
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Who in here is under 58 years old? 57. Those are the only two that remember the numbers you gave.
Hey, Dollar, send it out in an email.
We heard Office Depot and discount. Oh, that's right.
And 464.
4599.
So Ron, do we know who actually got the picture? Did you ever get a picture from Doc?
No, I thought did you get it, Gavin?
I'll find it. I'll send it to somebody else.
Well, I can guarantee you, it doesn't matter when we send it to the paper, they'll use it.
Okay.
Because obviously they need everything you can send them. And then,
Too late for the district, use that for this time.
Yes, Doc.
This is my gift, so I mean, I like this. So whoever got it's how they're gonna do the game. Whoever can swap out some bad something.
How did you get a gift? You didn't even bring a gift.
Hey. Shh.
So if somebody wants this, it's nice and sharp, and it shows you stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sharp and shows you stuff.
Yeah, it shows you stuff. And you old men understand it. You want to open and show you.
so what, if somebody wants that, they gotta give you what they got,
Yeah.
right?
Well, here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you want? Go ahead.
Here it is.
All right. But that's good. Go ahead.
Now there's a gift over there too. Where's the gift over there?
You look at it. See,
Just like Jim.
Where they at?
it's sharp and it's
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I want to swap.
Congratulations.
Now we hope for
You came out of that smelling like a roll.
Yes, you. That's great.
Hey, here's another gift.
Uh-oh, another gift.
Now, I'm gonna take somebody's something, so you have to pull it all out.
I got a good
I'm
smelling
serious.
candle.
Okay, here we go.
I can take that home.
There are certain things you can take.
I can't take that home. I can't take that home.
I'll take my candle.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care of that.
I don't know what that is. You want me to give you the description?
I know you can use it.
You want me to give you the description?
Sure.
It's nice, there's something in there that's nice and sharp, and you can, what did you say?
And it shows you.
It shows you stuff.
And you can see through.
You can see through it, something like that.
Hey, John, pick up biscuits one more and take them to the office.
All right, come on, Mike. Bob, I'll take you to the office with some biscuits one day.
Oh, look at there.
Thank you.
Ah, look at that.
You boys are ready for hunting.
What have you got there?
I don't know yet.
You picking it with knives?
No, I can't get it open. That's what I need to see.
You need a knife to open that.
There you go.
Jim's got one. Good night.
Wayne's got two.
I used to make boxes, okay? And so I know how to make boxes. See how nice and square it is?
Hand this to Bob before he breaks a nail.
Here, he said before you break a nail. You want it?
Yes.
Nice.
Is that a Dr. Wimberly pen?
Jumanji. Maybe I pronounced it right. It might be Kilimanjaro. I'm not sure.
Now that's a knife. That's a knife.
It's got Kiliman right to the.
That's a crocodile killer.
Hey, that's a scene from, what's the scene from, Crocodile Dundee. Now that's a knife.
We want to report. We want to report. Certainly.
Folks, may I have your trash, please?
Somebody has to take this spoon to the office.
We are adjourned if we can ring the bell.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Build goodwill.
Will it feel good?
Will be beneficial to all concerned. Can we get through it without getting confused?
Hey, Rick. Rick.
How many times did you do that?
Are you gonna put it on your tree or not?
Make your bite. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
One last thing, can we meet next week?
Holiday. Declare it a holiday.
Okay.
First Wednesday in
I'm not
January.
coming back in 2018.
I'll see you in January.
I'm not coming back this next year.
I got my knives. I'm gonna go to work.
Oh, that's
It is. I got one of those knives.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food.
Hey,
Could have used scrambled eggs.
So Rick, did you ever get to shoot yours?
Did it ever jam? You probably had one of the later ones. What year did you go over? 65. Oh, you should have had earlier. You should have been slamming on that.
It would only jam if you just kept putting magazines in full automatic. It would heat up.
Receiver overheated. Sure did.
There were vents in the rifle. He would need
Merry
it.
Christmas.
Very good.
Well, you know, I'm sure a lot easier to shoot 223 than 308.
The name,
Yeah,
304
308.
Got 64 of the name, PY. He shoots carbines,
M1s?
small carbines.
Yeah, the M1 carbine?
Yeah. Not the full
Right,
M2.
Yeah, right, not the M2, but the M1.
And our security officer, some lieutenant, would bring us ammunition if we were attacked.
If you were attacked. Hold on.
You couldn't have ammunition unless you got attacked. That's something.
And we had one policeman shot off the airplane. You know, one parked at about 50 yards from the edge of the jungle.
Sometimes those M1, caliber carbines,
would gnaw the side of their receiver, same thing that the M16
Install a
But
water.
what they did on the M16, they were stainless.
Right.
And so,
Yeah, I prefer the AR-15.
Merry Christmas.
normally 5:30.
Merry Christmas.
Today, I don't know 5:30.
It would do so much damage because